Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Sophia Duran. In today's video, we're going to be showing how we finished this table. We changed our minds a couple times with this table, so you get to see a little bit of how we did it with the stain and how it ended up doing at the end. So let's go ahead and see how we did it. So my husband started by sanding down the top of the table, and the table was pretty beat up. We didn't think we needed to do a stripper first, so he went ahead and started sanding. This table was also $15, I need to add. It was such a steal. We're so excited that it was so cheap, and also excited how it turned out. So here's my husband sanding it, and at the end it looked really yellow. Well, right now it doesn't look yellow, but the type of stain that we had was a natural wood, and we thought it would look too yellow on that top. So that's our first time changing our minds. And that's the black color for the legs and for that lip of the table. So my husband's cleaning off, I guess. Oh no, he's already staining. Yeah, so we went to Home Depot again and changed the stain up from that natural wood, and then we got a whitewash, and he already went for it. And when we got the whitewash, we thought it was too white or too gray, but we sat on it for a little bit, and for a little bit it was like weeks, and it started to grow on me, and it kind of matched with those shelves, but I wanted to match it with the picture frames with that natural wood before, but the whitewash was okay. Anyway, my husband went ahead and sealed it with poly, and then I was happy with it. Then it was time to start painting the legs black, and that way I could decide better what kind of stain I wanted to do on the top, if I would keep it or change it again. So you'll see me struggling a little bit to open the can, but there you go, I did it. And then the first coat, you will see it looks really blue when you first paint it, but then it dries black. And then I did a second coat and it turned out great. Okay, this is looking very blue, but it does say flat black. So I'm hoping with 3 more coats, maybe it'll look better. And I know this is not good painting. This is my first time painting, by the way. So we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so this is dried out right now, and it's looking a lot more black. So I'm glad. I was getting a little bit worried, but it did say black, so it was gonna be black some way or another. I'm gonna do another layer. I already did that other one. I'm gonna do this one, and while this one dries, I'll do the other one too. Okay, so this is with the second coat. You can see that it kind of looks still a little bit blue because it's wet, but hopefully it dries well and the legs will be done. I still need to make the lip, but even though this is the final product, still not sure if we're gonna leave it this stain, or we're thinking of restaining it. So I'm waiting to see how it looks, and then I'll paint it. So this is how it looked for a few weeks. I want to say almost a month, and I couldn't decide, but we started to notice that the top was getting a little stained if we were eating without a placemat or something, even though I cleaned it right away. There were just a few wet stains, it looked like, and I think it's maybe because the poly didn't go through well. We didn't do 2 coats of poly either. It was just 1 because we're still deciding. So we thought the best case scenario for us would be black because it would be more forgiving and cleaner. So we decided to go ahead and do it. Diego had to strip the poly again and the stain, and he sanded it all down, and then and we started to paint. We were also debating between this early American stain, and in case you didn't see that in the back, but then I changed my mind that I didn't want a stained top and black legs. I didn't want a two-toned table, so then that was also why we decided to do all black. Then you see Diego and I, we lightly sanded the first coat, and then after we were able to put the second coat. And this is how it looked with the two coats on. We brought it inside the house so it would dry better, because outside there were just things falling on top of the leaves. And this is before the poly, so we'll see how that turns out. And then since Diego had the black paint out, he got excited and he decided to also paint the light fixture. And look how gross it was inside. So he's just trying to prime it a little bit, roughing it up a little bit, and then he painted the light fixture. And this is me doing the first primer coat, the poly. And it's kind of hard to make sure that it dries smooth and not rough. At the end, unfortunately, I couldn't. After my second coat of poly, it dried a little bit rough. And this is Diego sanding it too. And those are the three grits, I guess, that he used. And in the back of it said that you could use those three. But this is the final product. That's after sanding it and doing the final poly. You can kind of see how that middle dried, but you can barely see it really. It's just because we were the ones that did it, but we're really happy. That corner, you can kind of see how it's a little rough, and then on the middle it's smooth. So really don't know how to avoid that for next time, but we're really happy. And this is me trying to style the table. I put a little pumpkin in my salt holder, but then I tried to change my mind. Maybe I'll put a little coasters there, and then I put this bowl. It looked a little lonely, so I was just playing with it. It's super fun. I'm really happy how it turned out, and hope you liked it too. And next up is the chairs. We are probably gonna leave it brown, and I will try to reupholster it or something. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys liked, what I should have done better, and we'll see you next video. Thanks for watching.